Autry's men making another raid. You know what we're after. Throw it out and be quick about it. I'll hand them out. That's not all. There's one more. That's fine. Yes, folks, it's Gene Autry making another raid on your time with his Radio Riders, broadcasting from Radio Ranch. We're about to bust right into your homes with some real ranch music and singing. Nevertheless, we're going to give you some real ranch music and singing. A long, long time ago, as all you folks should know, Uncle Noah built himself an ark. For 40 days and nights, the rain was sure a fright, and the animals nearly tore his ark apart. The duck went quack, the cow went cock-a-doodle-doo. The old tomcatcher raised an awful row. The little pig squealed, the billy goat bang. Bullfrog said, biggest rain we've had. Uncle Noah's ark's a madhouse now. The horses and cattle and fowls of the air. Even the long-eared jackass was there. Quack, the owl said who? Whoop, cock-a-doodle-doo, all were there on Uncle Noah's ark. At last the sun did shine through the window bright and fine, and Uncle Noah thought it was time to land. He couldn't open the door, got his hammer on the shore, and the animals roared and growled to beat the band. Duck went crack, cow went cock-a-doodle-doo. The old tomcatcher raised an awful row. The little pig squealed, the billy goat bang. Whoop, that big rain we've had. Uncle Noah's ark's a madhouse now. The horses and cattle and fowls of the air. Even the long-eared jackass was there. Quack! Owl said who? Woof! They all were there in Uncle Noah's ark. We're now turning the microphone over to Frankie and Betsy Baxter, President and Vice President of the National Thunder Riders Club. You're on the air, kids. It's all yours.
First, I want to ask all of you to... First, I want to... Pardon the static, folks. First, I want to ask all of you to join our National Thunder Riders Club, so you can come out here to our vacation camp and see a radio broadcast put on like it should. Riding, roping, real horses, real guns, real cowboys. All you boys...
And the girls, too.
We don't want any girls.
We do, too.
Now, in reply to your letters, boys and girls, as to how we came to select the name Thunder Riders for our club.
One day, Frankie and I were having a horse race down in the desert.
We were riding like the wind, just having a lot of fun. When all of a sudden, we heard something that sounded like a roll of thunder.
Thunder! It's gonna rain.
Rain nothing. Well, there isn't a cloud in the sky. That's from Thunder Valley. I heard it once before.
The Thunder Riders!
Call our club the Thunder Riders. legend is a reality to Betsy and me. And if we ever see those riders again, we'll sure tell you more about it.
Thank you, Frankie and Betsy. Thank you. And remember, all you kids that can't come out to the range, you can form a Thunder Riders Club in your own town and ride with us every afternoon. Just send in your name, and we'll send you a pattern so that your mother can make you a costume.
Everybody ready? You.
Let me remind you that when we left our radio show yesterday, the settler's wife was cowering in the corner of her log cabin, while her heroic husband, willing to give his life for those he loved, suffered terrific torture. You remember he had substituted his arm for the wooden bar across the door, which the bandits outside were trying to batter in. Already the door is beginning to shatter under their blows, and it seems but a moment until his tired, bruised arm will break. And now for the Thunder Riders. Are you all set, Eddie? Here they come! Will the Thunder Riders get there in time? And that, folks, you will learn when you tune in tomorrow. Good afternoon. Radio Ranch now signing off.
Say, is our ranch becoming popular? And all on account of your broadcast. Why, our guests are coming on trains and horses and an automobile. And now, they're arriving by airplane.
You said that ranch was deserted. It's deserted, all right. What about the fortunate radium you promised us?
You'll get your radium. Gentlemen, I am firmly convinced that this is the site of the buried city of Mew. And with proper excavation, we'll find more than radium. We'll find secrets that have been lost to the world for thousands of years.
As the big leaders, we better get out and meet them. Welcome to Radio Ranch, gentlemen. Quite a surprise to see a plane around here.
The world is full of surprises. Beeson is my name, Professor Beeson.
I'm Gene Autry.
Do you think that we might secure accommodations?
Sure, we can take care of you.
This way, gentlemen, please.
In a vine-covered shack in the mountains, bravely fighting the battle of time, is a dear one who has a last sorrow, is a silver-haired daddy of mine. If I could recall all the heartache, dear old daddy, I called you to bear. If I could erase those lines from your face,
Hope nobody saw you come up here. I don't want my secret laboratory discovered.
I sneaked away. So you're the one that took that caliber castle cyclometer too that the radio engineer was looking for.
Shh. This is scientifically important to me. Look here, sis. This shows you exactly how to make a direction finder. And I just made it.
What's a direction finder?
Well, if you hear something on the radio, this will tell you exactly what direction it's coming. Look, I'll show you. That is, I'll show you if I made this thing right. See? It's pointing 2 degrees west of north. That means the music's coming from San Francisco. There's those funny signals again.
Frankie, look! The direction finder is standing on its head.
after a short time. They seem to stand for anything.
Okay.
You know those funny signals I've been getting for the last 2 weeks?
Yeah?
Well, I got them again tonight. And my direction finder says they're coming from straight down.
Say, do you suppose there's anything to any of those books that Frankie's been reading about a world underground with people and cities and everything?
Why, of course there's something to them.
Let's go see those scientists that came today. Maybe they can tell us something about it.
Maybe they can.
But the signals were coming from the center of the Earth. And I wanted you to explain it to me.
I see that you have a perfect understanding of radio beams. You probably encountered some unusual internal interference. Undoubtedly magnetic static.
Yes, but the signal sounded like human signals.
Static. Just static. However, I'll give the matter some thought and look into it further a little later.
Did you ever see anything like this? Peculiar little fellow, isn't it?
Ah, an interesting example of Antediluvian Americana. Where did you get it?
Found it at the head of Thunder Valley.
Could you lead my colleagues to the spot?
Gladly.
We'll appreciate it very much.
We'll have to get an early start. I have a broadcast at 2 o'clock, and if we miss it, we'll lose our contract. We'll say 8 o'clock.
Good.
Good night.
Good night.
Thanks, Professor.
Good night. You heard everything? Autry's radio program and his singing make this ranch popular. Without him, there would be nothing here to interest anyone, and the place would soon become deserted.
And we could go on with our secret explorations without anyone to molest us.
Exactly. Tomorrow morning, when he leads Cooper and Saunders to the spot where he found that idol, your job is to see that he doesn't come back.
What's that? Must be a Muranian. A lion? Impossible. I tell you it is.
Come on. I found a Muranian. He's gone.
I see that.
Here's the proof. And there's the bullet hole.
You perforated his oxygen tank. Evidently, they can't function on the air we breathe. This is undoubtedly a breathing apparatus that permits the Muranians to live at ground level. And the eyepieces are colored against actinic rays.
The Muranians lived underground. Probably have since the first ice age, 100,000 years ago.
Must have had Confederates who helped him escape.
you'll gain some strength when we get down to the 20,000-foot level.
Her Imperial Majesty, the Queen.
Did I receive your report correctly?
Yes, Your Majesty. Her Majesty is waiting, I know.
Clear the way. Stand fast for the Queen's Guard.
Surface men in our garden of life. It's never happened before, and it shall never happen again.
No, Your Imperial Majesty, it has never happened before, and it shall never happen again. Queen's Guard!
We welcome your return.
Your Imperial Majesty, I have to report...
Silence! You are not here to report. I've seen everything. You are here to be commended for your loyalty and skill in having safely returned with your wounded comrade. I do so commend you. Conduct him to the radium reviving chamber. The Garden of Life.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Fools. The surface people are always in a hurry. Their world today is a madhouse. We in Murania are indeed fortunate. Death, suffering, speed, accidents. Do I have to witness this insane material because you are unable to find the Garden of Life? Sounds. I want to hear them.
Our next move is to get rid of our partner, Tom Baxter. With those two out of the way, Radio Ranch will soon be deserted and we'll have our discovery to ourselves.
And a fortune in radium. Wouldn't it be a good idea if we explored a little today?
Plenty of time, Saunders. The principal thing now is to protect our secret from spies.
Enough. Our very civilization is at stake. The lives and future of all my subjects are in jeopardy because these inquisitive surface people seem bent upon discovery of our empire.
What's Your Majesty?
As you already know, they have actually invaded the Garden of Life. They will soon return to investigate further.
I shall order the Royal Guard to rid Murania of these intruders. For my part, I should send to the Garden of Life and there capture them when they return.
No. The entrance to the Garden of Life must be destroyed. They must never be able to find it again.
Yes, Your Imperial Majesty.
Proceed at once to the Garden of Life and destroy the entrance, so that no surface man may ever find it again.
Yes, Your Majesty. Alert!
You hereby swear to abide by all the rules and regulations of the National Thunder Riders Club?
I do.
You are now a full-fledged member. Be seated. We will now continue with our regular business. The secretary will read the minutes of the last meeting.
Meeting called to order at 4 o'clock. Dale reported his committee couldn't find any motto for our club. Buck thought it would be better to have a banquet than a motto. Meeting was adjourned because everybody got hungry.
Has anyone any suggestions for the motto of our club? All for one and one for all.
To the rescue is mine.
No more school.
Do a good turn deed. Thank you, Dale. Your suggestion is a good one. But that's the Boy Scouts motto. We must have one of our own. Listen. There's that thunder sound.
That's the same sound that we heard the day we saw the thunder riding. Maybe they're riding again.
Getting a jerk.
Isn't that Gene's horse?
Something must have happened to him. Maybe the real Thunder Riders got it. To the rescue. That's our motto. To the rescue. To the rescue! To the rescue! To the rescue! We'll scatter here. All you kids break up into parties of two. We'll search this whole country. I don't all go the same way. Betsy and I will ride up toward Thunder Valley.
Look, a smoke signal.
It must be Gene. Come on, help me, quick. Get the canteen, quick. Thanks.
You feel better now?
Sure, I'm all right. Boy, you sure had a narrow escape. Yeah. Hey, we got a broadcast at 2 o'clock. If we miss it, we'll lose our contract.
And that means we'll lose Radio Ranch.
We'll have to ride like the Dickens. You and Betsy ride double.
There's the key to our entire situation.
Explain yourself, Argo.
If we can capture Gene Autry, Radio Ranch would soon become deserted, and the entrance to our underground kingdom would forever remain undiscovered.
We can never allow Murania to become desecrated by the presence of surface people. Our lives are serene, our minds are superior, our accomplishments greater. Gene Autry must be captured. Get the captain of the Thunder Riders on the wireless telephone.
Captain of the Thunder Guards reporting.
Gene Autry approaches Thunder Valley. Captured him.
Yes, Your Imperial Majesty. Thunder Guards, forward!
Get back, quick. back, quick. Head for the cliff. Hides in that tree. They're coming! They're hitting the ropes. Guys, we're lost. It's Frankie and Betsy with Gene. To the rescue! Boy, it's a good thing you caught that limb.
I'll say it is.
Look, our Thunder Riders Club. Come on, we'll save you.
Hurry up, throw it, Dale.
Hurry up. Hey, try to go over there.
I know it.
Get it.
You first, Frankie. Think you can make it?
Sure.
You next, Beck. Don't be nervous. Take your time.
They've left their horses. They're hiding somewhere behind us. Yes, Your Majesty.
They are on their way to Radio Ranch. Will you expose your command to the world? Report back to Murania immediately.
Yes, Your Majesty. Back to Murania!
Gee, I was scared. I was afraid the rope would break. What happened, Frankie? Well, the real
We'll tell you all about it later. We've just got time to get back to the ranch for the broadcast. If we miss it, we'll lose the contract.
And Radio Ranch.
2 minutes. Gene fails to get here, we're sunk. He said he'd be back by 1 o'clock, and here it is almost 2. Well, it's time to be on the air. What do we do?
It's Gene!
I thought you said you took care of Autry.
Sharp must have missed.
Radio Ranch is on the air. This is Gene Autry offering another broadcast. Let's go! Now when I want my breeches pressed and want my clothes to look the best, I call on Oscar.
That's
I call on Oscar.
I'm Oscar.
And if my saddle needs some soap, I know the guy that's got the dope. I call on Pete. I'm Pete. I call on Pete. Yes, sir. Now these two boys are my right-hand men. They've proved their worth again and again. If I want more heat or electric fan, I call on Oscar.
I get it.
Or call on Pete. Now, when I write my girl a line and want it to get there on time, I call on Pete.
Call on us.
I call on Pete. Or if I find by morning mail that by noon I'll be in jail, I call on Oscar.
Call on Oscar.
I call on Oscar.
Calls on me, huh?
Now, there's nothing I tell you that these fellows cannot do. If I want the moon or a star or two, I call on Oscar.
That's mine.
Or call on Pete. I've been there. Now my girl has got a sister. That's a genuine two-fister. I'll send Oscar.
Oh, send him.
Well, I'll send Pete.
Oh, send Oscar.
They say that she's not so pretty. She craves marriage, that's a pity. I'll send Pete.
Oh, send him.
I'll send Oscar.
Let him go.
She's got $1 million in salt, another $1 million in the vault. If she stays single, it ain't my fault.
Let me go.
I'll go, Gene. I'll go myself.
Well,
all right.
How are we going on with our explorations with Autry here to hold the ranch guests with his broadcasts?
The only way we can keep our discoveries to ourselves is to rid this ranch of people. The easiest way to do that is to see that Autry doesn't broadcast again.
You mean?
Exactly. And then for the rich radium deposits of the underground kingdom of Urania.
Men should invade Urania, we would probably become like them.
How fortunate we are with our advanced sun, our superior mentality.
Bring in Radio Ranch, that childish amusement place in Pacific.
On with the show, folks. Yesterday, when you tuned out our radio show, the Thunder Riders were riding to the rescue. Well, here's what happened after that. Cut it out. You're supposed to be taking care of the baby.
Oh, I can play and take care of the baby, too.
Stagecoach has been attacked. The bandits are getting chased. Why don't the Thunder Riders come to the rescue? Must go to the aid of his henchmen.
The Thunder Riders are coming.
Run for your lives.
Gee, you were swell, Daddy. You took it as real as life.
Turn over, Daddy. I'm supposed to bandage you.
He's dead.
Somebody shot him.
all blanks. I don't see how any of us could have done it. Why, I can't understand.
It's all very simple. Your rifle was loaded.
Are you insinuating that I shot my partner?
No, of course not. But you'll have to admit that this is a case for the sheriff.
Oh, Gene, we know you didn't kill him, Dad.
Thanks.
But everybody says you did. And the sheriff's coming to take you to town.
That's what worries me. If they lock me up, I'll never be able to discover the real murder.
Oscar's guarding the window.
His gun's loaded with blanks. He wouldn't shoot you anyway. He promised.
The sheriff.
Gene Autry attacked me from behind and escaped. There he goes! He's the man who killed Baxter. Get some horses and take after him. You two are sworn in as special deputies. Get going.
Autry's had too good a start, Sheriff. Knows the desert like a book. We have a plane out here a little way. Use it. You can keep track of him until the posse catches up.
Good. I've got tear gas bombs. We'll take them along.
Get the motor warmed up, Sharp. Right.
How will we put it out of commission?
Maybe if I bust one of these, it won't work.
That wouldn't stop him.
Pull out those rocks. I suppose I'll give you the signal.
Good luck, Sheriff.
They're taking off.
Now is our chance to capture Autry.
Why not let the deputies catch him? They'll hang him for murder.
Because he's not guilty, and they'll only let him free to continue his radio broadcast and menace our Muranian civilization. Connect me with the Royal Guard by wireless telephone.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Thunder Guard. Autry is on the desert, pursued by a body of servicemen. Bring him to me and see that this time you do not fail.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Thunder Guards, alert! I don't know. Why, they've got Autry. Fly over and catch up with them. Right. Landing tear gas bombs all around them, but they don't seem to have any effect. They're wearing masks. Tear gas bombs won't bother them.
The armament room, quick! The Thunder Guard is being attacked by a surface man's airship.
Dispatch an aerial torpedo at once, guided to the airship's destruction.
Yes, Your Majesty. Gas bombs all around them, but they don't seem to have any effect. They're wearing masks.
The armament room, quick!
The Thunder Guard is being attacked by a surface manned airship. Dispatch an aerial torpedo at once, guided to the airship's destruction.
Yes, Your Majesty. I'll use my gun.
The plane's falling. Here. Put this on, we'll have to jump. You jump, count 3, and pull this ring.
I'd have sworn that plane fell over this way.
Gene, why weren't you blinded by those tear gas bombs that the sheriff threw at the Thunder Rider?
I was unconscious. My eyes were shut.
We better go help the sheriff.
You can't go over there. The sheriff will arrest you.
With all that tear gas around, he won't be able to see enough to arrest anybody.
Help me, I'm blind.
Here, put this over his eye. He dead? No, just unconscious. He'll come to in a little while. Say, I've got an idea. Help me get Sharp over there at that tree. What are you going to do? I'm going to change clothes with Sharp. What good will that do? Don't you see? I'll be able to go back to the ranch, find out who killed your father, and clear my name. You go back and get some rope. All right. I hate to leave him tied up out here. We'll release him tonight. He'll be all right. That tear gas will soon wear off. Listen. That must be the posse. Hey! There it is. All right.
Me, Sheriff. Your deputy. Are you all right? My eyes, that tear gas. Oh, you're better off than that aviator is. He's out of his head. Boys, get these fellas on horses so we can take them back to the ranch. We leave Pete and Oscar here. Bring back the plane.
You fathead! Come on out here and help me. Are you going to help me lug this contraption back to the ranch, or ain't you? Hey, what's that? Never mind. It's something. Let's see it. All right, catch. What are you crying about? I don't know. I don't feel sad. Then why cry? But I broke it. I don't care. Here's another one. See? I break them just for fun.
The captain of the Thunder Guards failed again. What shall I do with him?
According to the law of Murania, there is no third chance.
Quite right, Argo.
Shall I direct the Seneschal to send a patrol?
It will more greatly impress the Thunder Guard if you arrest him yourself.
I thank your Majesty. It is my pleasure.
We're up 12,000 feet. It's getting hard to breathe.
By order of the Queen, you are under arrest.
I am ready.
Always the good captain.
Lord High
Chancellor and a prisoner of the Empire.
Your Imperial men.
You have been a good commander of my Thunder Guard. Yet not good enough. Twice you have failed to capture this surface man, Gene Autry, whose radio ranch has attracted sufficient people to this vicinity to make discovery of our empire a possibility.
Everything that is belongs to the Queen. Her word is law. No man may transgress it, except by the grace of her Imperial Majesty. In no case, and under no circumstances, may an offense be repeated.
Sentence?
Death.
Prisoner advanced. Thousands of years ago, our ancestors were driven here by the glaciers. They built this city, and since then, my subjects and their forebears have lived here in peace. They have lived a life far more attractive than the life led in the mad world above. If the surface people discover the entrance to Murania, our advanced civilization is in peril. Did you not know these things?
Yes, Your Majesty.
I condemn you to death in the lightning chamber. Lord High Chancellor, see that the sentence is executed.
About face.
Captain, you are the 37th soldier to be executed this year.
I know. Many of them were my friends.
What would you say if I told you they still live? Every one of them.
I'd say you lied.
I have charge of all executions, Captain, and I have saved their lives. What would you give to save yours?
This is treason. I shall tell the Queen.
How? Who will deliver your message? You are already in the death chamber. You'll never see the Queen again, unless you agree to join with us and await the hour of rebellion.
What are your terms?
Your word. Say that you're for us. What is your answer?
You have my word.
You're wise, Captain. You will be conducted through the secret passage to rebel headquarters. The prisoner is in the death chamber. All is prepared.
Build up 200,000 volts for the death chamber. Execute.
That ends Captain Ord.
For the sake of the Muranian Empire, I wish it had been Gene Autry.
Eyes!
Gene. Have you found out anything?
I haven't had a chance. There's been someone with me all the time.
Do you think those scientists had anything to do with Dad's murder?
I don't know. Things look funny. They didn't hesitate about accusing me.
And they sure were mighty anxious for the sheriff to use that plane to chase you.
Hide, quick.
Feeling better, Sheriff?
Eyes.
Fellas, did you get a good look at those peculiar-looking horsemen?
Huh.
Well, at any rate, you'll be glad to know that they captured Gene Autry.
Think of it, Beatson. People descended from one of the lost tribes of Mew, living in the underground world. But think of the fame and wealth we'll have when we find them. Come out, you. With the sheriff back at the ranch, we'd better go to our room and get rid of that rifle.
All right.
We heard everything.
We gotta get that gun. That must be the gun that killed your father. We've got to work fast. I'll get him back in here.
All my eyes!
Anybody? All my eyes!
It's sharp.
They're gone.
What's the matter, Sharp?
9.
Here it is. I wonder if this is the right one.
It must be. It's the only one in the room.
There's nothing here. He's crazy. I'm not so sure, but that...
Of course, the man's out of his mind. Come on.
He's all shot. Goofy. It's gone.
What?
Are those brakes fixed yet? Are those brakes fixed yet?
Not yet. I just got him loose.
Sheriff! I found the gun that killed Dad.
Hey, wait a minute.
Sheriff, I want to...
Just a moment, Professor.
Check it. I'll bet you the bullet that killed my dad fits it.
And the number will tell who bought it.
You're right. I'll get started for town and check up on everything as soon as my brakes are fixed.
Thanks.
Where'd you find it?
Yeah! Professor, hey!
It's Sharp. But who's that upstairs?
It's Autry. Come on, Sheriff.
Get that gun.
He'll kill himself when he reaches the grade. Those brakes are unpacked.
He'll kill himself in Coyote Pass.
The shortcut. We can save him.
The Thunder Riders Club. To the rescue.
I'll start the signal. Now watch that.
Quiet, Mike! 1, 2, halt! About face!
To the rescue! Double quick time! Look! It's a call to arms! To the rescue!
bet you the bullet that killed my dad fits it.
And the number will tell who bought it.
You're all right. I'll get started for town and check up on everything as soon as my brakes are fixed.
Thanks.
Where'd you find it?
The sheriff. But who's that upstairs? It's Autry. Come on, Sheriff. Get that gun. He'll kill himself when he reaches the grade. Those brakes are unpacked.
He'll kill himself in Coyote Pass.
The shortcut. We can save him.
The Thunder Riders Club. To the rescue.
I'll start the signal. Now watch that. Forward, march. 1, 2, halt. About face. To the rescue! Double quick time. Look! It's a call to arms! To the rescue!
Can't be anything after Gene Autry now. We better get into town and make a report to the coroner.
Her Imperial Majesty, the Queen.
Did I receive your report correctly?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Do you mean to tell your Queen that the secret police are unable to locate a person as prominent as the Lord High Chancellor of the realm?
Messengers have searched all parts of the kingdom without success.
Messengers? Didn't you try the television screen?
No, Your Majesty.
Nitwits. You have no more intelligence than the surface people. Council adjourned.
We better slip back to the wreck and get that gun.
All that's left of it after that explosion wouldn't do us any good.
Yes, but how are you going to prove that you didn't kill Dad?
I don't know. But right now, we've got to get ready to make the next broadcast. If we don't make it by 2 o'clock, we'll lose Radio Ranch.
But if you show up on the ranch, you'll be arrested.
Don't worry about me. I'll be there. You rig up a remote control microphone in your laboratory.
Right. As president of the Junior Thunder Riders Club, I ask you all to swear secrecy, not to tell a soul that Gene is coming to the ranch to broadcast. But he's a fugitive. Shouldn't we tell the sheriff? But we know he didn't kill Dad. How's he going to find the real murderer and prove his innocence if he's in jail?
And besides, doesn't our charter say that we should help anyone that's in trouble?
I guess that's right. Any more objections?
No.
All right, all raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, as a member of the Junior Thunder Riders Club,
As a member of the Junior Thunder Riders Club,
promise to follow the creed of our organization and help Gene Autry, who's in trouble.
promise to follow the creed of our organization and help Gene Autry, who's in trouble.
By not telling anyone that he's
Coming back to Radio Ranch to make a secret broadcast.
that's enough of that. Why don't you help me get ready for the broadcast?
I wonder if Gene's going to be able to make this broadcast without getting caught.
Sure.
But what if they hear him up here?
They wouldn't know where he's singing from. My laboratory's soundproof. Go on, get over there at the mic. I want to make a test.
But won't they hear me down on the ranch?
No, the remote control isn't hooked up yet. Go ahead.
This is Betsy Baxter speaking. Testing for remote control. 1, 2, 3... No, no good. Get the same interference we got last week. Look. My direction finder is pointing straight down. I bet it's those signals coming from the center of the earth. You know, Betsy, I'll bet there are people that live underground, just like in the book I've been reading.
Hurry that torpedo. We want to destroy your radio ranch before Queen Chica discovers us.
We might just as well not broadcast at all. The contract specifically states that Autry is to sing in person.
I don't know anything about details. My job is to get ready.
Ready for what? Gene isn't here.
Maybe he is, and maybe he isn't. I'm getting ready.
Look at them. They still think Audrey will get here in time to save the contract.
We better start getting our equipment together. The sooner we find the underground civilization, the sooner we'll discover radium, and then we shall become rich.
Get the horses ready.
Find for me Lord Argo.
Yes, Your Majesty.
My Murania. Is that not better than living on the surface? Mechanical men doing all the labor? Sounds. I want to hear them.
You men are attached to the seminal of the realm of the secret fleet. Lord Argo must be found at once. Right. March!
Are you satisfied this radium aerial torpedo will completely destroy Radio Ranch?
Yes, Lord Arthur. And 100 communities like it.
Good. While the surface men are busy broadcasting, we'll blow them all to atoms and put an end to Radio Ranch once and for all.
You see anything of Gene?
Not yet.
Let me look.
Guess we'll have to start without Gene. Radio Ranch on the air. Introducing our Cowboy Quartet.
Did you hear about old man Jonah? Got swallowed by a whale. Not a tail of a whale, but a whale of a tail. There's no need to worry anymore. No need to worry when you feel blue. For there ain't no need to worry anymore. No need to worry when you're alone. For there ain't no need to worry anymore.
Argo couldn't have left the Empire. Try the armament tower.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Lord Argo, your queen has commanded. You disobeyed. Explain.
I can and I will, Your Majesty. Our people are restless. They are terror-stricken that Gene Autry and his guests at Radio Ranch may discover our underground world and plant with us the madness which consumes all persons on the surface. Permit me, I pray, to destroy them before it is too late.
I alone will decide the method and time. Will you report to me immediately, or shall I send a robot to bring you in chains?
I shall come, Your Majesty. When the servicemen discover the secret entrance to Murania, Queen Tika will regret she did not allow me to destroy Radio Ranch with this torpedo.
Are you ready? Go ahead! Come on, get going! Get on up there! Ow! Back up!
Why don't you jump?
Pull it out!
Go ahead and jump. You can make it. Well, it can't sing forever. If Gene doesn't get here pretty quick, the radio contract will be broken and we'll lose the ranch. It's about time you got here. Is everything hooked up? You bet. As soon as the quartet finishes, I'll put you on the air.
Oh, ain't no need to worry anymore.
Ladies and gentlemen of the radio audience, we regret to announce that Gene Autry will not...
Greetings, folks. This is Gene Autry, and today I'm going to sing you a little song about my Uncle Henry. Uncle Henry...
That's Autry's voice.
...to travel all around. He must prefer the city to the little country town. He watched the mighty steamships as they would...
You told me Autry was dead. I suppose that's his ghost singing. I told you the sheriff for it. The war seems to be slightly exaggerated. We'll have to find him.
He watched the people glad to see this brave was high and wide. A man with an outboard motor took old Henry for a ride. He watched the army see the fire. Ho-da-lady-hey, ho-lady-oh, ho-lady. Uncle Henry...
We've got to capture him. He murdered Tom Baxter. Where is he? He shot at the microphone? He's here somewhere, and we've got to find him.
His best alarm clock every night to wake him up at 5. He hit the hay at 12 o'clock. More dead than alive. Ho-da-lady, ho-lady-hey, ho-lady. He galloped down the bridle path as fast as he could go. Overhead the ducks were quacking, forecasting the snow.
The hookup wire leads to the barn.
The war of 61. He could even hear the roaring of the Yankee Gatling gun.
The scientists have found the remote control wire and they're coming to the barn.
I hope he finishes the song before they bust in.
Oh, holy, holy, oh, holy. And that, folks, completes today's broadcast from Radio Ranch.
We gotta get out of here before they catch us.
Young, we got to take our equipment or we can't broadcast tomorrow.
Get a battering ram, somebody. Okay.
Don't forget the gunpowder. We'll need it for sound effects. This is our club room. That's the way to the secret exit.
They've gone. They're taking our equipment.
Locked from the outside. Don't forget the gunpowder. We'll need it for sound effect. This is our club room. That's the way to the secret exit.
They've gone. They're taking our equipment.
They've disappeared into thin air.
I bet they must have taken Gene out to our secret passage. The outer door is locked. What? I locked it. They'll be blown to pieces. We'll have to rescue them. Help! Locked from the outside! The Thunder Riders sure came to the rescue that time. Tell us what happened. We'll tell you later. We've got to find some way to make our broadcast tomorrow. If we don't, Gene will lose his contract.
And we'll lose Radio Red.
What about our secret clubhouse in Thunder Canyon?
Good, but how'll we get the equipment there?
Leave that to the Thunder Riders Club. The trick now is to get you away from those scientists.
Here, fellas.
They spotted you already. Come on.
He's wanted for murder. We can't let him escape.
I'll call the sheriff.
Autry's a fugitive from justice. I don't think anyone would blame us if he were to be shot.
Lead him past those horses. I'll drop off.
How Autry and those kids could have disappeared is beyond me.
They must have ducked down gopher holes.
they come in, let me do the talking. We want to show them that we really know how to run a club. Welcome, travelers, to a meeting of the Junior Thunder Riders Club, thrown open to you on the face of a great emergency. Gentlemen, the honor and integrity of our club is at stake. We have a mission to perform, and without the assistance of you two intelligent gentlemen, it is doomed to failure. Will you take an oath of secrecy?
Well, where do you want us to take it?
Shut up.
He means we've got to swear.
Now, the creed of our organization is to assist others who are in distress. Our motto is to the rescue. Now, we must help our friend Gene make his next broadcast. We want you to take the broadcasting equipment to the secret clubhouse in Thunder Canyon. Will you do it?
Sure, Frankie.
Good.
Why didn't you say that's what you want?
Now, first, you have to get the wagon and take it to the secret exit of the clubhouse. And then...
Oscar, where are you?
Here I am.
Well, what are you a-doing?
I'm disguising myself. Here's yours. Put 'em on. Well, put 'em on. They told us to keep it a secret, didn't they?
Yeah, but maybe they...
Maybe nothing. How are we going to be a secret if we ain't a secret? Now put 'em on. Friends of Radioland, this is Oscar. And that's Pete. Oh, the duck went quack and the cow went moo. And the old tomcat sure raised an awful row. Oh, the little pig squealed and the billy goat bad and the bullfrog said big.
Gene Autry.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Get me headquarters of the Royal Thunder Guard. Once we are rid of Autry and he can no longer broadcast, Radio Ranch will become deserted.
At your service, Your Majesty.
Lieutenant, Gene Autry is now at a shack in Thunder Canyon. Lead your riders there and capture him. Remember, if you fail, you peril Murania, and your life becomes forfeit. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Just a minute, Lieutenant, and you'll see the exact location of the shack. Transfer the view of the shack to the Thunder Guard screen.
Very good, Your Majesty.
Thunder Guards, alert!
Where's the radio equipment? Pete and Oscar are bringing it up.
Pete and Oscar?
Yeah, we made them honorary members of our club.
Oh.
Thunder. It's the Thunder Riders.
They're coming in. Get in there and hide.
More surface men approach. We cannot allow anyone to interfere with our mission. After them. but that was thunder.
Get out!
The Thunder Riders! This might mean trouble. We'd better go back. Just when we have Autry in the palm of our hand? No. They must have seen a Thunder Rider. We're not going to let them scare us out. There they are! No.
Help me change clothes with this fella. It's the only way to save you from the others. They're coming back. What if they find you out? They won't. I'll lead them away and come back after you later. Don't let him get away.
Where's Gene Autry?
He escaped.
Assist the lieutenant. The Queen would be very disappointed if he should not return for his punishment.
Gene couldn't get away.
Then they'll have to go to their underground kingdom with him. Come on, we better get back and watch our prisoner. He's gone.
I do not blame you, Lieutenant Paul, for trying to escape the fate that awaits you. Advance!
The Queen desires your presence at once, sir.
Take off your helmet and get a breath of real air?
Disgrace does not care to show his face.
guard.
A prisoner of the realm, under guard.
Is it because you have only one life to lose you insult me in my throne room? You dare to wear your oxygen helmet in my presence?
Yes, but I...
Off with his helmet!
Your Majesty, Lieutenant Paul is not himself. I beg...
Gene Autry, a surface man in Murania. Welcome. How do you like our world?
Well, I think the dampness and dead air of your land is more suited to rats than moles.
Yes? You interest me. Go on.
My business is singing. I sing about horses and sunshine and the plains. Well, how could anybody sing about those things here? Kind of makes you feel good to sing, you know.
You are indeed a brave man.
Now let us see whether you are also a wise one. At ease. Come with me. You have referred to your sunlight and plains. Now let me prove that they are not all that is worthwhile. You may start. Radium resistance elevation. Do you have that in your surface world? See, in Urania we have mechanical men for all our labor. My subjects devote their time to thought, to advancing their minds. Feast your eyes. He is from your world. We have none of that here. There are friends of yours. They may become beggars.
Well, I guess we better go back to Radio Ranch and see if we can find out anything with our directions finder in the laboratory.
Frankie, Betsy.
That's right. Speak to them. The death chamber. There's where you'll be in 5 minutes. You are the first surface man to invade our empire, and your knowledge of Murania must die with you. Take him away. My dear Argo, you may personally build up the voltage.
You honor me.
The prisoner is in the death chamber. All is prepared.
Build up 200,000 volts for the chamber of death. Execute. You are the first surface man to invade our empire, and your knowledge of Murania must die with you. Take him away. My dear Argo, you may personally build up the voltage.
You honor me.
The prisoner is in the death chamber. All is prepared.
Build up 200,000 volts for the chamber of death. Execute. Argo, you may now start Autry's charred body on its trip to the Cavern of the Doomed. His is the fate of all surface men who try to discover the entrance to Murania.
Gene Autry's lips are forever sealed.
How much longer are we to wait for the word that will start the revolution?
Do not be impatient. The clever Argo has saved our lives for a purpose, and we must wait.
Well, why delay? We're equipped.
Not yet. My disintegrating atom-smashing machine is still in construction. When it is completed, it will be capable of destroying the universe.
Where are the hand weapons you promised us?
I have perfected this Z-ray lithium gun. It is designed to blind anyone it is turned on, and we must have time to build more. For example, who's that? Spy captured! A surface man! Why, it's Gene Autry. We must kill him at once. Wait a minute, wait. Argo has saved this surface man's life as he has saved ours, but for a different purpose.
Why should the Lord High Chancellor want to save him?
For vivisection, so that we may take him to our laboratories and learn how a surface man's lungs differs from ours.
I see. And thereby improve our breathing apparatus on surface levels.
Take him to the surgery. Stand back. Get in that corner.
I'm blind! 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 I'm blind!
This is unfortunate. We need every man, too.
He's only blinded temporarily. He'll be all right soon. Look, the Chancellor.
Well, gentlemen, what's this?
Gene Autry has escaped with our new ray gun.
Autry escaped? Incompetent fools. If the Queen learns I saved him from the death chamber, all of us will burn for your carelessness.
Well, fortunately, the ray gun that Autry has is lightly charged. It will soon exhaust itself.
Autry has escaped. You must find him at once and bring him to our rebel headquarters.
Surface man loose in uranium? Once the Queen hears of this, we'll all be dead.
Take me closer and let me hear what they have to say.
The strangest part of that experience.
Oh, you're not leaving, are you?
Yes. With Gene Autry disappeared, the radio programs will have to stop.
That means there will be nothing interesting here.
It's a shame. Such a delightful place,
And
too.
even if Autry should return, he would be arrested for Baxter's murder.
I personally think you're wise in leaving. The publicity is bound to be bad. The professor and I are going tomorrow. I agree with you, Doctor. The sooner we all get away from here, the better. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye.
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 It won't be long until Radio Ranch is deserted, and we can continue our search for the entrance to Muranium.
So they think they will discover Murania and become rich, do they?
We at least are ridding Radio Ranch of its guests. After they are gone, the small group of scientists will present no difficulty.
Stand still or I'll blind you. Get me Radio Ranch on the television screen. Get over there. I want to see inside the barn.
The meeting is now called to order. Is anyone any clues to the whereabouts of Gene Autry? No. Maybe by this time our president and vice president have learned something from the direction finder in Frankie's laboratory. Yes, Mr. President, our scouting expedition has failed. Any instructions?
Oh, I know Gene is underground somewhere. If we could only find the entrance to Murania, the Thunder Riders pub could rescue him.
Frankie! Betsy! Betsy, I'm trying to talk to you. Can't you understand me? Why can't they understand me?
The word scrambler.
Get back to the board. What do you mean, word scrambler?
It's an instrument which mixes up the words of our wireless telephone so that nobody outside of Murania can understand what is said. What is it?
There it is again.
Look at the direction finder.
I know those signals are coming from Murania. The direction finder's pointing straight down.
Frankie! Betsy! Can you hear me? Can you hear me now, Frankie? Now do you understand, Frankie?
Where are you? Gene, speak to me again. Gene, where are you?
Here I am, 20,000 feet under the ground in Murania.
But how did you get there?
Through a secret entrance at the head of Thunder Canyon, near Whale Rock.
We'll start right away.
No, don't. You couldn't do any good.
Where are you going? Where are you? Speak to me. What happened? Why'd you stop talking?
What business is this, Lord Argo?
All of us will meet you in Murania.
There's the answer to your question. I caught Gasper plotting with circus people. You may judge for yourself if I handled it properly.
Switch it off. Suma.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Prepare a radium bomb and send it out to meet and destroy the surface riders who will soon be headed this way.
To the rescue! To the rescue!
We're members of the club. Why don't we go along? To the rescue! Well, are you a-coming or ain't you?
Well, I can't go till the horse starts.
Well, why don't you stop playing that harp and start to riding him?
Well, he won't go but for one certain tune. I've forgotten it.
Well, why don't you start singing something and maybe you'll go? Anything to get away from you. Get up.
That silver-haired Daffy. No need to worry my mind no more. Oh, the gray mare, she ain't what... Listen, Vivian, I know you can go. I just forgot your tune now, Vivian. Please. I remember. Hey, wait for me!
At ease. This one's all right. Set that one to guard the door.
I'm not sure I know how.
All right, I'll show you how. Press that white button. That sets him on the alert. You press that middle one, and that sets in for a red switch. If anyone passes either of these light beams, well, Autry will never pass here.
destroyed. The surface man's dead.
It's Gene Autry, all right. Notify the Queen.
Immediately. Your Majesty, the television phone.
I have captured the surface man, Gene Autry.
Gene Autry?
Yes, Your Majesty. He still shows a spark of life.
Take him to the radium reviving chamber. Did you know that Gene Autry failed to die when I sentenced him to the death chamber?
No, Your Majesty.
After centuries of loyalty from the subjects of Murania to their sovereign, our empire now has a traitor in its midst. A traitor in Murania. It's unbearable. Have I not been a good queen?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Lord Argo was in charge of the execution. I wonder. We must revive the surface man at once, so that he may tell us who helped him escape from the death chamber. Tell us the name of this infamous traitor. His fate will be instant death.
But there is another problem. The surface people of Radio Ranch are even now searching for the secret entrance to our kingdom.
Notify the Royal Guard to be on the alert. If the surface people find the entrance, they are to be disposed of immediately.
Gene said the entrance was at the head of Thunder Canyon. We must scatter and search. And keep your eyes open for the entrance to Murania.
Stay at your post.
He's scarcely breathing. I doubt if he'll live to reach the reviving chamber.
Guard has captured Gene Autry in the armament tower. Does he live? No, but they're taking him to the reviving chamber. That means they'll bring him back to life. We must start the revolution at once.
But this atom-smashing machine which destroys all matter is not yet complete.
Autry will tell who freed him from the death chamber. I'll be discovered.
Control yourself. You forget that I'm chief surgeon. Maybe he'll never be able to speak.
Go to your quarters. The Queen will be sending for you. Go to the reviving chambers and await orders.
Yes, my lord.
Take this electric knife to the radium generator room and cut the high-tension cable. With the power cut off, we'll stop every machine in Murania.
Where's the head surgeon? He should be here.
I've sent for him, Your Majesty. And he's here.
Prepare the radium generator for the surface man. He must be made to live again.
According to Your Majesty's instructions.
Attend to him, Rab. He must not die.
Dead.
No one is dead in Murania unless we do not wish to revive him. Start the machine.
If the power cable isn't cut soon, you will have to carry word to every district that the revolution must start immediately. For the present, you will accompany me to the reviving chamber.
I'll cut this one, and all the electric power in Murania will cease.
Right.
He was dead, but now he lives. Soon he will be able to talk.
When may I question him?
Shortly, Your Majesty.
What did you say? I can't understand you. What language is he speaking?
It is the language of the dead.
Then we can't understand him, nor he us?
Surface people always return to life that way.
But you said that I might question him.
One may always question the dead, Your Majesty, but one need not always expect an answer.
But I must find out who helped him escape from the death chamber.
That should be very simple, if you will risk an operation upon his brain.
I'll risk anything to find the traitor who helped him escape from the death chamber.
Prepare for a trepan.
Lingo, gigo, bigo.
Oh, Lord Argo, you are just in time to witness an experiment. Autry has returned from death. He is about to speak. Are you concerned?
Not at all, Your Majesty.
You once had charge of his execution. Do you want him to live?
I'm not concerned.
Do you want Autry to tell who helped him escape from the death chamber?
By all means, Your Majesty. Murania must be rid of any traitors.
What's happening?
Wait! We don't have to operate. He's speaking. Tell me, quickly, how did you escape from the death chamber?
The lightning reached at me. Then I started back. And it got closer. And closer. And then...
Light! Quickly! What's happened to the power? He's gone! Where is Argo?
Here, Your Majesty.
All the power in Murania has been shut off.
Someone has helped him escape. Is Murania full of traitors? Send runners to all parts of the kingdom. We must capture Autry at once. Direct the Royal Guard to cease activities against the surface people and concentrate on the recapture of Autry.
Thunder Guard, alert!
General Order Number 45 from Her Majesty the Queen to the Royal Thunder Guard. Number 1, all activities against the Earth Riders to cease. Number 2, the entire Thunder Guard is attached to the Muranian Secret Police for duty until the surface man Gene Autry is recaptured.
Open it.
This door opens electrically. It will not operate without power.
Cut off the hinges.
How soon will power be restored?
The robots work upon it now, Your Majesty.
Hurry! I want to see on the television screen the surface riders who threaten us from above, so that I may direct the defense.
We've got to find Gene so he can get back to Radio Ranch in time to make his next broadcast.
That must be the entrance to Murania.
Come on.
See, there's the tunnel. But how are we going to get down to it?
There's a rope ladder.
We're certainly on the track of a large deposit of radium.
It must be the scientists.
You're right, Professor. But we could use picks and shovels for a year without penetrating uranium.
Well, I'm as well satisfied if we never find them. As long as we locate that radium deposit. I came here for wealth, not fame.
Come quick, Professor. The electroscope is acting mighty peculiar.
How far are we from radium?
According to this instrument, which will indicate radium in the most minute quantities, we are approximately 3,000 feet.
In that case, we'd better fly back to Radio Ranch and get some dynamite to start blasting.
Right. After we locate a way to enter Murania, we'll have access to enough radium to fill a bushel basket.
Did you hear what he said?
Yes. And all the radium in the world wouldn't even be as big as a golf ball. And it's worth $10 million.
And he said a bushel basket full. Gee.
They're taking the ladder away. We're trapped.
Good. The whole city is alight. But is the elevator in operation?
There it is now, Your Majesty.
The elevator is Autry's only means of escape. I must have it watched closely.
Things have come to a sorry pass when a Muranian must labor. What do you suppose has happened to his robot? It's Autry! Autry!
I must notify the Queen at once. Autry's gained the elevator. He's headed for the surface entrance.
Thunder Guard, Gene Autry's headed your way. Take him dead or alive, but stop him. We have him, for at least my Thunder Guard is loyal. Now I'll be able to find out who helped Autry escape from the death chamber.
Autry's gained the elevator. He's headed for the surface entrance.
Thunder Guard, Gene Autry's headed your way. Take him dead or alive, but stop him. We have him, for at least my Thunder Guard is loyal. Now I'll be able to find out who helped Autry escape.
Lieutenant Adair's horse is loose. And there's not a stable lieutenant in sight.
Quick! The man microphone. My command must reach all quarters of the Empire. Royal Guard, alert. Proceed immediately to your headquarters and capture the surface man. Royal Guard, alert. Proceed to your headquarters immediately and capture the surface man.
Follow me!
Royal Guard, alert. Royal Guard, alert. Proceed to your headquarters immediately and capture the surface man.
I can't breathe.
All right, I'll give it to you if you'll get me out of here.
We've missed him. Autry must be hiding on that hill. To the right. It's Autry.
Come on, gather some more wood for the signal fire. Wishing won't get you out of this hole.
We came here to rescue Gene from Murania, and now look at us. We should have had more sense than to climb down into this pit.
Well, how'd I know the scientists were going to pull up the rope ladder and leave us trapped?
You should have known you couldn't trust Professor Beatson and the rest of those archaeologists.
All right. That should be enough dynamite to uncover the radium deposit.
Right. If anyone should discover it, we'd have to share our fortune with the owners of the land and the government.
All set, Professor. Good. We'll take off immediately. We'll hurry back to the excavation.
We don't get the smoke signal started pretty soon, our club will never get here to help us.
But if those scientists ever catch us, it'll be just too bad.
Must be getting hot. I smell smoke.
Come on, quit playing. Get some wood for a signal fire. Wishing won't get us out of this hole.
How the world you do it? All right, if you're going to be the fireman, I'll be the wood boy.
We've been chasing one of our old men. Here, one of you fellas take him back to Murania.
We've got to find Autry.
There's somebody!
Gene! How'd you get away from Murania?
Never mind that. What are you doing down there?
We're trapped!
There's a rope ladder up there someplace. Find it and throw it down so we can get out. Airplane! Scientists are coming back. Hurry!
Here you are.
Set her down, Sharp. But be careful of the dynamite.
The ladder's down. Someone has used it. And they've built a fire. They must be hiding in the tunnel.
We're not going to lose that fortune in radium now. Whoever is in that tunnel is never going to tell anyone else about it.
You got us out of there just in time.
Say, we've got to broadcast at 2 o'clock. It's almost time now.
We'll never make it back to the ranch by 2 o'clock.
We'll have to. If Gene doesn't go on the air, we'll lose the contract and the ranch, too.
They will board their plane. Stand still. I've got you covered. Now you can lower your head. But don't move too fast, because something might happen. Start your motor and take off at once.
Somebody's stealing the plane. You stay here.
Fly straight to Radio Ranch. Don't lose any time getting there.
Those horses belong to the Baxter kids. They must have been the ones who took the plane. They're headed back to the ranch.
Won't they arrest Gene for murder as soon as he appears on the ranch?
He'll broadcast and be away from there before anyone knows it.
Gentlemen, things have come to a sorry pass when your queen must fight enemies both within and without the kingdom. Until Gene Autry has been recaptured, I will never know the identity of the traitor who helped him escape from the death chamber.
Gene Autry has evaded us. Can Your Majesty locate him on the master television screen and direct our search?
Immediately, Commander, and I commend your presence of mind.
Watch things carefully. We may have to start the revolution at once if Autry is recaptured, for I'm the one who saved him.
Locate Autry on the master screen.
Yes, Your Majesty.
And as soon as this fellow served his purpose and we're alone, I'll tell you the exact location of the entrance to Murania.
I've heard enough. We must capture them. They know too much.
It would be simpler, Your Majesty, to destroy them where they are.
Certainly. Blast their plane out of the sky.
You forget, Lord Argo, that we have never before had a traitor in our kingdom. No effort must be spared to bring Gene Autry back to Murania, so that I may learn who it was that helped him escape his death sentence. Autry and 3 companions are in a flying machine headed for Radio Ranch. I am forcing them to land. Capture them all.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Can you send forth an interference ray that will stop the flying machine in which Gene Autry is riding?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Then send it. Destroy their ignition system and force them to land at once. We have got to stop them before they reach Radio Ranch.
If this is as fast as we can go, we'll never make Radio Ranch by 2 o'clock.
Faster. As fast as I can make it go. What are you going to do there?
Wait and see. Radio Ranch. Calling Radio Ranch.
Now we'll hear from that rollicking bandit crew, the Radio Ranch Quartet. Here they are. The program will be over in a few minutes.
Yes, if Gene doesn't appear pretty soon, we're sunk.
It's yesterday I crossed that gal who lives upon the hill. She's a strychnine and
Hello? Radio Ranch? Who's calling?
This is Frankie speaking from a cabin plane. Gene's gonna sing. Hook 'em up.
Okay.
Right.
Yes, folks, it's Gene Autry, speaking to you from an airplane, high over Radio Ranch. I'm going to sing, I'm getting a moon's eye view of the world. I've often wondered when down on the ground how the old world looks to Mr. Moon. And now I can see why he smiles all the while. He's watching the sweethearts as they soon. I'm getting a moon's eye view of the world floating around in the sky. I get a thrill floating in the air, buzzing around like a fly. No wonder he smiles at you folks on the ground. He knows that life is a merry-go-round. I'm getting a moon's eye view of the world floating around in the sky. Mountains and valleys below me I see, a river winding round through the trees. A cottage or two and a church in the dell, a paradise kissed by the breeze. I'm getting a moon's eye view of the world floating around in the sky. I get a thrill floating in the air, buzzing around like a... No one folks on the ground. He knows that life is a merry-go-round. I'm getting a moon's eye view of the world floating around in the sky.
Something's wrong. The motor's dead. What do we do? I know what I'm going to do. Stay back. That's all for today, folks. Take it away, Eddie.
He's going to jump.
You can't leave us like this. I'll get back there.
You think I'm going to try a head stick landing with a load of dynamite? You're crazy. Get over.
The dynamite. Throw it overboard now. Try to straighten out the plane.
can't leave us like this.
I'll get back then.
You think I'm going to try a dead stick landing with a load of dynamite? You're crazy. Get over there.
Falling! The dynamite! Throw it overboard and I'll try to straighten out the plane. Gene went over the cliff. We gotta help him.
That is the end of Gene Autry.
But his friends, they know the location of the surface entrance to Murania. They will expose us to the world.
I've instructed my Thunder Riders to take care of them.
What happened? It was Autry and those two kids. And now he is gone and the Marine is taking Frankie and Betsy away.
Really dead? That means Radio Ranch will soon be deserted. And without Autry's broadcasting, the guests will soon leave and we can continue our search for the underground kingdom of Murania without interference.
Well, we'd better make sure about Autry.
Right after Gene signed off, it sounded as if the plane was in trouble.
We didn't see any sign of Gene, and now Frankie and Betsy have disappeared.
We just heard from them by wireless. They were in a plane. It might have crashed.
Did they give their location?
No, but they were heading toward the ranch.
We'll have to find them. To the rescue!
He's still alive. He's wearing a Muranian outfit. He must have been in the underground kingdom.
You realize what that means? If we can revive him, he can tell us how to get into Murania.
We'll take him to our excavation.
Deliver your prisoner to Her Majesty on the 33rd level and report back here immediately.
Don't be scared. I won't let him hurt you.
I'm not scared.
We're going over 3 miles a minute. That must be some kind of breathing apparatus. I can tell by the mouthpiece.
interesting. Perhaps we may learn something from the youthful people that might prove interesting.
Or the reverse. Babes often speak quite plainly.
Rid of the realm for audience with the Queen.
So, you're the sprout from which surface people spring.
I'm a girl.
Well, I'm no sprout.
Tell me, what do you think of Murania?
Stuffy.
You remind me of someone I've read about.
It's the ugly Duchess.
Oh, so you think I'm ugly?
No, you're not ugly. But as for Murania, well...
Like Alice in Wonderland. Off with her heads and all such tripe.
What would you say if I followed the plan of your ugly Duchess and actually ordered your heads removed? And what would your Gene do?
He'd telephone the president, and before you could wink an eye, there'd be a regiment of artillery knocking the top off this palace.
Silence!
And there'd be airplanes dropping bombs as big as barrels.
Silence!
And then what would be left of your Murania?
Silence! Take charge of them. As for your Gene, it might interest you to know that he is dead. Herewith and on royal edict, I condemn the insolent offspring of savage surface men to a life of confinement in the lower dungeon. Remove them.
Do you suppose Gene really is dead?
No, she was just trying to scare us.
Wait till I turn off the infrared. Now you may pass. You cross that beam, the mechanical man's liable to kill you.
Pull it open, it's not locked.
Look out for that ray, it means death.
Hey, you pressed the wrong button.
Come on.
How do those things work, anyway?
Oh, why, there's machinery inside, just like a clock. And they got radios in their head. And there's a fella at the central station that turns dials and things and tells them where to go and what to do.
Oh. We'll never get out of Murania.
Well, if Gene found a way out, we ought to be able to. Come on.
Where is it, Autry? Tell us where the entrance to Murania is located.
He's still unconscious.
You fellas watch him. We'll scout around.
I'd like to see Autry's face when he learns that Frankie and Betsy were captured by the Muranians. We'll tell him all about it when he wakes up, if he does.
Look! Aren't those Frankie and Betsy's horses?
Something must have happened to them.
You stay here and we'll go and look around. Sure, it's their horses. Where did this one come from?
Be quiet. I hear somebody. I bet them scientists are holding Frankie and Betsy prisoners down there.
If they are, we're going to get them. Who's in there? Look out, it's Gene! Hurry, we've got work to do.
Aspirin, he told us to stay where we were. Well, they might need our help. Look, there's Gene. But where's Frankie and Betsy? Didn't you find them?
They're prisoners down in Murania. We've got to save them.
To the rescue!
Your Majesty may see for herself. Our surface entrance is about to be discovered.
It's Gene Autry, leading the surface riders to the entrance of Murania. I thought he was dead.
Evidently not. Now is your time to capture him.
Have you lost your wits? We can't expose the entrance to Murania to such a pack of witnesses. Autry will be easily captured later.
But he will find the door. How? He knows about the electric eye and will locate the door through it.
The thing to do, Your Majesty, is to remove the electric eye and hereafter operate the outer door from this control room.
For once, Lord Argo, your advice is sound.
What will happen if we don't recapture those young surface people?
Have you ever heard of the death chamber?
You mean?
As soon as the Queen hears of their escape.
Well?
Immediately, Your Majesty.
Headquarters, Thunder Guard.
Remove the electric eye and disconnect the outer door mechanism at once. This is imperative.
Immediately.
I'm sure this is the place, but there was an electric eye placed in the wall.
What's an electric eye?
When your reflection appears in it, the eye, by means of a photoelectric cell, operates whatever you want it to. In this case, it opened the entrance to Murania.
No one can open the door to the upper world except by operating this switch. And it's protected by an infrared from this robot.
Don't endanger us now.
But the destructive radium beam is not yet connected.
You propose to guard the upper door mechanism by infrared, which, if crossed by anyone operating that switch, will cause destructive radium beams to come from above and kill anyone in this room?
That is correct.
We'll never find them standing around here.
Are you sure your device is positive?
Absolutely. No one can encounter the radium ray and live. Besides, an alarm will sound in every quarter of the Empire.
And you're quite sure this master switch alone will open the entrance to Murania?
Quite sure, Your Majesty.
Then set your apparatus and check the alarms of the Empire.
We must get to that switch and open the secret entrance so Gene can rescue us.
Are you sure your device is positive?
Absolutely. No one can encounter the radium ray and live. Besides, an alarm will sound in every quarter of the Empire.
And you're quite sure this master switch alone will open the entire...
I know some magic words that never fails to open doors. If I can only think of them.
We must get to that switch and open the secret entrance so Gene can rescue us.
I got it! Open sesame!
Shut off the radium beam!
Follow me.
Surface men, capture them. They're headed for the lower level. We'll cut off their escape at the elevator.
Deliver them to guards for removal to the radium reviving chamber, and then to the lowest dungeon.
Got them trapped. Right down the door.
Why, it's a graveyard. Who's afraid of things like that? Why, it's got wheels like a clock.
Well, they're not alive at all.
They're bound to be here.
We'll find them.
They're not over that way.
I couldn't find them anywhere.
They're not in here.
The two surface men have done this. Your orders are to give no quarter. Kill them on sight. Take this one down in the elevator to the 33rd level and turn him over to the Queen. I'll send you assistants. You'll then carry these down to the radium chamber for revival.
This may be fun for you, but I'd hate to swing one of them sledgehammers all day.
I don't see what Gene wanted to come down here for anyway.
To rescue Frankie and Betsy, you hammerhead, and now we've got to rescue Gene, too.
Well, who's going to rescue us? How are we going to get out of these iron suits?
Well, we'll keep them on. Maybe they'll help us get Gene out of this mess.
prisoner of the realm.
Do you know how to stop it when we get where we're going?
Sure, you just push one of these here buttons. Here we are.
You must have pushed the wrong one. We're going up. We want to go down.
What are you trying to do?
These robots are about worn out. I guess we'll have to have them broken up.
You have long been a menace to Murania by attracting people to Radio Ranch with your broadcast. Your discovery of the entrance to our kingdom leaves us open to invasion from the world above. For this, I once sentenced you to the death chamber, but you escaped. Whoever helped you escape is a traitor to Murania. Tell me his name.
I'll tell you nothing.
Not even to save your life?
Not even to save my life, unless I can also save Frankie and Betsy.
Before you exercise yourself too greatly, let me prove that your friends are alive and well. Bring Frankie and Betsy to me at once. Bring the prisoner to the control room.
Autry tells the Queen I allowed him to escape, I'll be arrested. Trouble may start sooner than we expect.
You mean the revolution?
Precisely. Stay here and report to me any developments.
When Frankie and Betsy undertook to operate the door control switch, they released a radium ray. When connected, an infrared shining from this robot's forehead will turn loose destructive forces the instant anyone crosses it. This board operates every electrical operation of Murania. What has happened?
Don't get excited, lady. We're just taking charge of Murania. I've got this one, too. Lock that door, officer, and then we're all keen. Who are you? It's Oscar and Pete for the rescue. How about getting Frankie and Betsy and going back to the ranch? We're getting tired of this crazy place.
Stop it! I command you!
Pipe down, you!
Okay, Frankie and Betsy on the television screen.
Now I will be able to prove to you that your young friends are alive and well.
them at once, Porter. And don't let them escape under pain of death. Then what shall we do with them? Leave that to me.
That doesn't look much like they're going to be brought up here.
Argo is deliberately disobeying my commands. He'll suffer for this.
He's the man that released me from the death chamber so that the revolutionists could study my breathing structure.
The revolutionists?
Yes. They have secret headquarters underneath the death chamber. All those that you sent to death are down there alive, waiting Argo's word to revolt. That's the entrance to rebel headquarters.
Broadcast a proclamation.
Oh, no, you don't.
But I must. It's the only way to quell the revolution.
And tell your soldiers that we have you prisoner in your control room.
Don't you realize it's the only way to save Frankie and Betsy?
How do I know I can trust you?
I am of royal blood. My ancestors have been kings in Murania for 100,000 years. My word is good.
And what is your word?
We are allies. I will return you and your friends safely to the surface if you give me back control of Murania.
Right. We're going to rescue Frankie and Betsy.
Broadcasting along. Death to Argo by order of the Crown. Death to Argo by order of the Crown.
The hour has struck. Report to your stations. We are dethroning the Queen, and by night, a new dynasty will have control of the palace.
Good! The hour! Our time has come!
Gene Autry has told the Queen everything. Already a general alarm is being broadcast. What has she demanded? Death to Argo by order of the Crown. Death to the Queen! We march on the palace at once! To the palace! On to the palace!
This is rebel headquarters. You fellas stay out here and keep watch. Gene! Are you all right? I've been worried about you. Sure, we're all right.
But we've been awfully scared.
We've got to get out of here, because if we win this revolution, we'll never see Radio Ranch again.
Barricade all main thoroughfares. Send a detachment of foot soldiers to the 19th level. Flood the 26th, 27th, and 28th levels with poison gas.
The revolution have broken into the citadel and now advance on the palace.
Is the guard loyal?
Yes, Your Majesty.
I depend upon you, Commander. The palace is under attack. Muster your guard and come to my defense.
Stop! Wait! Double time! Work!
We can't go this way. We must. It's the only way to the elevator. You two go ahead. Shoot.
Barricade all main thoroughfares. Send a detachment of foot soldiers to the 19th level. Flood the 26th, 27th, and 28th levels with poison gas. Send reserves to defend the palace. Stand where you are. I am the Queen.
You were the Queen. I now control Murania. What happens to you is subject to my whim. I thank you for moving control of the surface entrance to this room. Now I am sure that Autry and his friends cannot escape. and be convinced that you have lost.
King Argo! Back to the Queen! Back to the Queen! Back to the Queen!
The surface man! They're trying to escape! Capture them!
They're going to the lower level.
The stairway, come on!
Move that way. They'll follow me. We've got to get to the upper level. Seems to be deserted. The Queen still has control of the palace. We'll be able to get out of here. I'll try to handle the controls from here. The Queen broke her promise. She isn't going to let us out the door.
She's trying to kill us.
We'll have to find another way out.
Stand by for orders from the Regency. The Queen is now in chains. A new dynasty begins. As Regency Order Number 1, you are to capture and destroy Gene Autry and his service companions who are now in the kingdom. Order Number 2, the Guard is to be equipped with new disintegrating ray guns, a sample of which is being sent to you now for a demonstration. You understand?
Yes, my lord.
The Regency has commissioned me to explain and demonstrate your new weapon. While its power is less, of course, than the giant machine located at Revolutionary Headquarters, you may safely depend upon this to destroy anything any member might encounter. For instance, now watch that piece of solid stone. There is no limit to the power of radium when it is controlled.
Pull that as far as you can.
Now, stand still, all of you, or I'll melt you down like wax. Tie them up and be quick about it. To make a single move, don't hesitate to use this ray gun. Break up that television telephone. We've got to rescue the Queen. Throw him in one of those boxes, though. All right, come on. They'll never talk over that thing again.
What are we going after the Queen for?
The only way we'll ever be able to get out of here. As long as the revolutionists are in power, the surface entrance will never be open.
Where's this one go?
This one to the radio reviving chamber. That one to the lime pit.
Orderly.
Tag him for revival. Send this one to the lime pit. This man will live. Tag him for the reviving chamber. This one, too. Tag him for an extra heavy electric charge. This one to the lime pit. Lime pit.
I condemn you to the death chamber. Take him away. Ah, my good friend Mal, Seneschal of the Realm. It is a pleasure to condemn you to death.
We've got to get to the control room.
A little rest makes this load a lot lighter.
Perhaps I'm applying too much power.
No, not to taxi. Give a little bit more. Now, my good queen, you will see some of your faithful followers enjoy the very death to which you have sent so many. Build up 200,000 volts.
The prisoner's in the death chamber. All is prepared.
Proceed. Execute.
Thus we have the end of your royal consort. In honor of your good friend Mel, we shall witness his end on the television screen. See? Mel is entering the death chamber. Why don't you look? This is the last time you will ever see your faithful senator. Execute! Look, and you will now see Mel's remains being carried away to the cavern of the dune. I trust you are enjoying this.
A queen is not afraid of death.
Not even a slow death? A death caused by Rab's disintegrating atom-smashing machine?
Not even that. Lead me away.
Taking the Queen to her death at Rebel headquarters. We've got to save her. But how are you going to do it? I'll get to Rebel headquarters through the chute from the death chamber. You've got to open the trap door for me. How? Climb through the window to the control room. Count 200, and by that time I'll be there. Then close the switch that opens the trap door. Hurry. But which switch is it? It's the one with 3 blades in the center of the control board. But gee. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. We've got to get rid of him.
You have the honor of being the first. The first to test the life-destroying power of my disintegrating atom-smashing ray. When turned on full force, this machine is capable of destroying all civilization. For instance, the disintegrator is capable of reducing this to a transparent gas in the twinkling of an eye. So that you may appreciate fully what is to happen to you, I shall start the machine. Now, if the ray were turned on you, you would be suffering pain. But all feeling would stop the moment the notch was turned to this, because you would be paralyzed. Now the very atoms of your body would be disintegrated.
It would give me pleasure if the same were to happen to you.
But it won't. I never heard a queen scream.
197, 198, 199, 200. We gotta open the trap door to let Gene into rebel headquarters.
Well, I forgot what switch he said.
Maybe it's this one.
How can you close a switch that's already closed? You've done the wrong thing.
Oh, it can't be that one. He didn't say it had two blades.
We've got to find the switch that opens the trap door. What are we going to do?
Let's try all of them.
Switch in the room, I guess we got the right one. Hey, I'm getting out of here.
Let's get out of this badger
We
hole.
must get Her Majesty back to the control room.
There they are. Make away with them.
Hey, what you are? Look out! Nothing to do with doing what I mean, sir! Out of the way of it.
Get like the same! Break the doors down!
The Queen has escaped and is headed for the control room.
Escaped?
Yes, and if she reaches there, she will regain control of the Empire.
We better rush them.
No, they're heavily armed.
Hurry, we must get to the control room.
Stand back from that door. What are you going to do?
Melt it down with the disintegrator ray.
Turn it on full power.
I don't dare risk it. That will lose control.
Oh, speed the machine. We move too slowly.
Television me through to the rebel headquarters. I must keep an eye on them until my forces are organized.
Speed the machine. We move too slowly. Unless we get out and recapture the Queen, we shall have lost the revolution. Look at the disintegrators. No! Get it under your tank! We'll get out of control here! No! Yes! No! Disintegrator!
It will eat its way through the Empire.
Isn't there any way to stop it?
No, you've got to leave at once. I'll watch through the television screen till you reach the surface level. Then I'll operate the controls that open the secret entrance.
You must come with me.
To the mad world above, it would be a living death, a suffering far greater than the destiny which awaits me here. I shall die with my people.
I can't leave you here.
You must. I command. As for me, I am glad that Murania is being destroyed. It is better than an invasion from the surface world. The time is short. Go at once, or Frankie and Betsy, who are waiting above, will also be destroyed.
All Murania is melting away. Hurry with those horses. Wait! We can't leave those horses here to die.
was sure a narrow escape, all right, Gene. But it was worth it. I learned a lot of new scientific things.
I'm going back to Murania someday and see what's left.
I'm afraid there isn't very much left of the city. But we'll probably find enough radium to make us all rich. It's under our ranch property.
Look, it's our Junior Thunder Riders Club, and they got the sheriff with them.
He'll arrest you on that murder charge.
Not if I can help it. I've got some business with Professor Beetson and the rest of those scientists to attend to before risking a trip to jail.
Good luck, Gene.
Crikey!
That's it. Hey, Oscar, we've been looking all over for you.
We've had a terrible experience.
All of Murania was destroyed. Everybody was killed.
I don't believe anything about this Murania business. Where's Gene Autry?
You mean Gene was killed, too?
I'm sorry. I know how you feel. Perhaps it's just as well I'd have had to arrest him for your father's murder. Maybe we'd better get back to the ranch. Come on, boys.
Something's gone wrong with this electroscope, or else there's been a terrific disturbance in the underground kingdom.
What do you mean?
The radium deposit we're after has moved 3,000 feet.
3,000 feet farther? I'm not turning another tap until I know how I cut in this deal.
We're through until we know that we're going to get our share of the profit.
And what makes you think you're going to share in the profits? You're getting salaries?
All right. If you won't divide up, we're quitting.
You're making a mistake, Beeson. Suppose I should tell the sheriff who killed Tom Baxter.
They won't.
The dirty double cross.
We'd better get back to Radio Ranch before someone thinks we had something to do with this.
Who shot you? You might as well tell me.
It was,
Suppose Gene don't get back in time for the broadcast. Then we'll lose the contract and Radio Ranch, too. G-E-N-E. That's him now. You wait here and keep your eyes open for the sheriff. Find out anything?
One of the scientists killed Sharp.
Are you sure?
Absolutely sure in my own mind. And I'm certain that one of them killed your father. But I must have proof.
Well, how are you going to get it?
I'll slip out through the secret passage, get my horse, ride in time for the broadcast. And while it's going on...
Good afternoon, friends of Radio Ranch. We're on the air again, bringing you melodies from the Wild West. Introducing Gene Autry.
Before I go into a broadcast, folks, I've got a little information that I'm sure will be of interest to all of you. Some time ago, you had the unfortunate experience of being real ear witnesses to a real murder during one of our broadcasts. But our
Autry, he's broadcasting.
They, while riding on the desert, came across a wounded man about to die. But before he passed away, he told me who shot him. It was the same man that killed Tom Baxter. And his name is...
Start playing.
I dreamed I rode to heaven, sitting on a bale of hay. I got off on the wrong side. I could hear old Satan say, just come on back, come on back.
you're going back with me and tell him who killed Tom Baxter.
I don't know anything about it.
You know plenty. Sharp told me everything before he died.
Sure, I killed Tom Baxter. But how are you going to prove it? You'll never make the sheriff believe you didn't do it.
I think you're wrong there, partner. That is, if Frankie learned anything about television down in Murania. All right, get moving. Let's go.
Well, that sure clears Gene. But how did you ever figure out this television thing?
Well, I've been working on it for a long time. And all I've needed is this little gadget. And I brought it from the Murania that you wouldn't believe in.
A long, long time ago, as all you folks should know, Uncle Noah built himself an ark. For 40 days and nights, the rain was sure a fright. The animals nearly tore his ark apart. The horses and cattle and fowls of the air, even the long-eared jackass was there. Quack! Woof! They all said who? All were there in Uncle Noah's ark.
And that, folks, ends the last broadcast of a hectic season. I hope that the Junior Thunder Rider Club all over the country and their friends have enjoyed our broadcast, because next year we'll all be with you again. You could come up to Radio Ranch. We'll all go back to Murania with Frankie and Betsy. Radio Ranch signing off, wishing you all happiness and good luck.